Well, so the U.S. production of billionaires has risen sharply over the last 5 years, even more than it had over the previous 20 years. This is a brief note from my book, The Heist. So the number of U.S. billionaires, as you can see, has risen sharply, and 203% in 25 years, from 298 billionaires to 902. And just in the last 5 years, it's been a 47% increase in the number, from 614 to 902. And their share of the wealth has grown along with that. So as you can see, in 2025, our 902 billionaires had 18% of all of the wealth in the country. And just to make a note of this, that's more wealth than the bottom 85% of the U.S. population. A truly staggering number. Meanwhile, the U.S. economy has grown quite well over that same period. A 22% increase in the per person output of the economy, from 57,000 to nearly 70,000 in 25 years. And we are a very rich country. That's something that's very important to keep in mind when thinking about how our economy performs. With just 4.2% of the world population, we produce 26% of the world economic output. And meanwhile, real Indian family income rose only slightly over the same 25 years, just 8%. So something is wrong. And keep in mind, the U.S. gross domestic product, as I've already mentioned, grew 22% over that same period. And there was a 25-year period of wage stagnation before that. So this has been going on for a long time. So we lead the world in the production of billionaires, but on the other hand, we also lead the developed world in the production of insecurities for the bottom 90% of the population. Things like jobs, housing, healthcare, food, transportation, retirement, childcare, and there's more. Nobody in the developed world, particularly if you look at Europe or Australia or Japan, goes bankrupt because of healthcare problems. People don't spend 30 and 40 and 50% of their income on housing, and food is not a constant problem. So these are just some of the insecurities that our economy has been producing. So we need to undo the changes in the laws and regulations that the rich and corporations made over the last 50 years. They have more than just rigged the game. It's been 50 years of top-down class warfare. And by the way, they won. So more info is available here in my book, The Heist, How the Rich and Corporations Stole the American Dream. The ebook and paperback are available on Amazon and paperback on Ingram Spark. And you can go to theheist.us for more info. Thanks a lot.